there are a lot of preconceptions about what British life and culture is or are, and that's been popularised a lot of the time in popular culture, in the kind of exports that come out of Britain, in a big heritage industry that present a particular view of Englishness. A lot of those views of Britain really deny or seek to diminish the very intense contradictions within British life and culture, and that's something that we'll be looking at as well. Obviously, Britain's a country that's incredibly divided, always has been. It was the cradle of the Industrial Revolution, of industrial capitalism, and this inevitably means a society that's going to be deeply and profoundly divided by class. It was also a country that was at the heart of the British Empire, so deeply involved in colonising and exploiting right across the globe. So this is always going to be a place where life and culture is experienced very, very differently depending on who you are and where you are. We'll be looking at the kind of real diversity of British life and culture, and we'll be kind of exploring all sorts of different things, from the seaside and what that means, and why the seaside is so associated with Britain, but also some of the kind of anarchic things that go on and happen there. We look at the countryside, which is a big part of the kind of heritage industry, but we'll also be looking at some of the kind of myths and legends that surround the countryside. We'll be looking at women in British culture, we'll be looking at immigration, and essentially trying to take in a big sort of sweep of British history and how it informs what's happening today. You can't understand modern and contemporary Britain and the divisions within it without understanding that past and how it's been there and why they're re-emerging at this particular time. So we'll also be concerned with contemporary Britain and what the kind of re-emergence of some of these tensions is telling us about society today.